Hello class, it's Miss Drummond here, and today we're going to be continuing on our reading and writing. Our learning target for today says, I can write about a book. One important word that I notice in there is the word write. Today we're going to be writing things down about our book. So make sure you either have a whiteboard and an expo marker or a piece of paper and a pencil to write things down with. Our success criteria today reads, I can write about the book, The Very Grouchy Ladybug, with a capital letter and a period at the end. So the book we're reading today is The Very Grouchy Ladybug, and we need to make sure that we include a capital and a period at the end of our sentence, much like this sentence that has a capital I that starts it and a period that ends it. Let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't already read The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle, go ahead and go watch that video first before you complete this activity. So some important information that I found in The Grouchy Ladybug was the Grouchy Ladybug wanted to eat aphids, the Grouchy Ladybug wanted to fight everyone, the Grouchy Ladybug flew to many different places and animals, the whale's tail slapped the ladybug back to the leaf where it started, and the Grouchy Ladybug accepted aphids from the other ladybug. You may have some different things that you noticed inside the Grouchy Ladybug. That is totally okay. Just make sure you have at least one or two things written down about things that you found from the Grouchy Ladybug. Questions I had from the Grouchy Ladybug were, I wonder why the Grouchy Ladybug thinks the other ladybug is too big. I wonder why the Grouchy Ladybug dislikes everyone. And I wonder why the whale didn't respond to the Grouchy Ladybug when it asked to fight at first. You could have some different questions, but try to have at least one or two questions written down about this book. The reason we need these things written down is because today we are going to be comparing and contrasting Ladybugs, the book we read on Monday, to the Grouchy Ladybug, the book we read today. To compare books to each other is to find things that they share in common. So for example, in this little in-between section that shows both of the books, I wrote that ladybugs eat aphids and other pests. That's because in Monday, the book Ladybugs talked about ladybugs eating pests, and we had Aurora's brother help us determine that one type of pest is an aphid, so we wrote that down in our chart. And in the Grouchy Ladybug, she talks about seeing aphids on a leaf that she wants to eat. So in both of the books, when I compare them, both books talk about ladybugs eating aphids. So I wrote that with both the books. In the Ladybugs book that we read Monday, it wrote that ladybugs can be orange and yellow. Did it say that in the Grouchy Ladybug anywhere? No, so that only applies to ladybugs. So that's why I wrote it in the Ladybug section. In the Grouchy Ladybug, we learned that the Grouchy Ladybug wanted to fight other bugs and animals. But did the ladybugs in Monday's book say that? No, that was only in the Grouchy Ladybug. So for things that only apply to one of the book, go ahead and put them underneath the book. And the things that apply to both books, those will be in their own section like this. So on your piece of paper or on your whiteboard, go ahead and draw two big circles that have a little bit of an overlap, and that'll leave you this in the middle. And in the middle, I want you to write one thing that both of the books shared in common. And in the bigger circles, I want you to write one thing that applied to each book only. So one thing that came from Ladybugs and one thing that came from the Grouchy Ladybug, which we read today. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in and watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you in class on Thursday. Bye.